Welcome to Ask and Learn.
Okay, so we are told that to let f of x equals 1 over x and let g of x be a piecewise defined function if f(x) greater than 0 is 1 over x, and if it's less than 0, it's 1 plus 1 over x. And then we are being asked to show that if f prime of x equals g prime of x for all x in the domain. And then the question asks us, can we conclude from corollary 7 that f minus g is constant? So we're going to go ahead and first prove this statement, f prime of x equals g prime of x. So since when x is greater than 0, we know that f of x equals g of x, because when g of x is greater than 0 is 1 over x, and f of x is 1 over x. So we know that f of x is equal to g of x. And then we can also conclude that f prime of x is also equal to g prime of x. For x less than 0, we know that f of x is 1 over x, and its derivative, so d over dx, is 1 over x. Negative 1 over x squared. And then for g of x, g prime of x is just the derivative of 1 plus 1 over x. I'm sorry about that. 1 over x, which is also negative 1 over x squared. So again, we've proven that f prime of x is indeed equal to g prime of x. So that's proven. Now the question is, can we conclude from corollary 7 that f minus g is a constant? And so if you recall what corollary 7 is, it's asked that if f prime of x equals g prime of x for all x in an interval, so in an interval, then we can say that f of x equals g of x plus d for some constant d. So first of all, the big problem here is that we don't have an interval for g of x, so no interval for g of x. So we can't really apply corollary 7 without a certain interval. So technically we cannot conclude that f minus g is constant. So no. It may be, but we can't assume that with what we're given. So no.